The X-Men saga begins with the first and most powerful mutant in the world named Apocalypse.
Minadakdar heka jet nabi.
Simakaik, abechem haupu.
We then move on to World War II, where Nazis are separating people into camps, and among them is Erik Lehnsherr with his mother.
Eine kleine Münze ist gar nichts im Vergleich zu einem großen Tor. Ja.
Es geht nicht. Mein Schatz. Wie geht's dir?
Bewegst die Münze. Wenn du die Münze nicht bewegst, schieße ich.
Alles ist gut. Alles ist gut. Nein!
Ausgezeichnet, Erik.
The story then shifts to another boy named Charles, who has strong telepathic powers. One night, he wakes up for water and finds his mother near the fridge. She looks for something to eat and offers him hot chocolate when she notices him. Charles quickly senses that she is not his real mother.
I always believed I couldn't be the only one in the world.
Raven.
We've got lots of food. You never have to steal again.
The story introduces a CIA agent named Moira. She spies on a U.S. colonel named Hendry. With the help of a colleague, she follows him into a nightclub and discovers a hidden room. There, she sees Colonel Hendry meeting Shaw in secret. It becomes clear that Shaw is also a mutant who absorbs energy and survives explosions. He has formed his own team of mutants, including Emma Frost, who can turn into crystal and read minds, Azazel, who can teleport, and Riptide, who can create storms.
Here you blocked the proposal to position Jupiter missiles in Turkey.
You put our nukes in Turkey or anywhere that close to Russia, and you're looking at war. Nuclear war.
I don't ask for favors, Colonel.
There's not a fortress in the world that could keep us out.
Genetic mutation, the evolution of the human genome.
This better be important, McTaggart.
I now believe we should put Jupiter missiles in Turkey.
Bigger things to deal with right now, McTaggart.
Buenas tardes, caballeros. Buenas tardes. Deutsches Bier. Ja, ist Bitburger.
Was hat Sie nach Argentinien verschlagen?
Mein Vater hat die schönsten Anzüge Düsseldorfs gemacht.
Meine Eltern kamen aus Düsseldorf.
Und wie ist der Name?
Ihr Name wurde Ihnen weggenommen.
Was sind Sie? Let's just say I'm Frankenstein's monster, and I'm looking for my creator.
Moira becomes convinced that mutants exist and decides to study them more deeply. She goes to Charles, who is known as the leading researcher on genetic mutation. When she asks about mutations, Charles reads her mind and understands the seriousness of the situation. Later, Colonel Hendry meets Shaw again and demands money for transporting the missiles.
Let's wrap things up, shall we?
Pull it.
I'll do it, I swear to God.
McTaggart, you really think that some crackpot scientist is gonna make me believe?
I didn't really expect you to believe me. I can read your mind.
I've seen this before in a magic show.
I'd rather ask you about the Jupiter missiles America are currently placing in Turkey.
Brought a goddamn spy!
How's that for a magic trick?
Best I've ever seen.
I've always known that there were people like you out there. But I cannot take you anywhere else without permission from upstairs.
Would you like to see one more magic trick?
Okay.
Get in the car.
Good idea.
Do not attempt to move your vessel. Stay where you are.
I've lost Shaw. This is incredible. I could actually feel her inside my mind. I'm very sorry, but I don't think I'm going to be much help to you tonight. There's someone else out there. You've got to help him. You've got to get someone in the water to help him. Let it go! Please, Erik, calm your mind.
I thought I was alone. Erik, you're not alone.
The next day, the young mutants are taken by a CIA official to a secret facility. There, they meet a scientist named Hank, who works with the CIA on advanced technology. Hank has already designed a special jet far ahead of its time. Unknown to the CIA, Hank himself is also a mutant. Charles reads his mind and exposes the truth. Surprised but relieved, Hank reveals his ability by showing his unusual feet, which allow him to hang upside down from ceilings and run with incredible speed. At the same time, Shaw has moved to Antarctica, where he plans his next step. He now wears a specially designed helmet that blocks any telepathic signals from entering his mind. Back at the CIA, Hank creates a machine called Cerebro, built to amplify Charles's telepathic power.
Hank, this serum that you're making, do you think it would work on me?
I can look into it if you'd like. If you're a mutation, if any genes hold the key to changing appearance, it's yours.
Go ahead. Take the blood.
Sorry, did I hurt you? Kinky. From what I know about you, I'm surprised you've managed to stay this long. I'm sorry, Erik, but I've seen what Shaw did to you. I've felt your agony. I can help you. Here, you have the chance to be part of something much bigger than yourself.
It's designed to amplify brain waves, help us find other mutants for our division.
Charles and I find the mutants. No suits.
I'm with Erik. We'll find them alone.
What if I say no?
Then good luck using your installation without me.
You designed this?
Yeah. Are you sure we can't shave your head? Don't touch my hair. Okay.
For that, Daddy-O, you get a private dance.
More tea, Vicar?
My turn.
How would you like a job where you get to keep your clothes on?
That's a 6-hour drive.
That will give us plenty of time to talk.
First guy I've ever met who actually prefers solitary confinement.
Excuse me, I'm Erik Lehnsherr.
Charles Xavier.
Go f yourself.
They're recruiting.
You go on to Russia. I'll handle them.
Tell you we're at the start of something incredible, Erik.
It ends with being rounded up, experimented on, eliminated.
Yeah, not this time.
I want to be called Mystique.
Darwin's already a nickname, and you know.
Check this out.
Banshee. Why do you want to be named after a wailing spirit?
You might want to cover your ears.
Alex, what is your gift? What can you do?
Get down when I tell you.
Plane leaves for Russia in an hour.
I'm telling you, these kids are not ready for shore.
What are you doing?
You should be Professor X, and you should be Magneto.
I expect more from you.
During this time, Charles and Erik reach a Russian army mansion where they find Emma already present. They intend to capture Shaw, but discover that he is not there. Instead, they seize Emma and take her back to be held in CIA custody. By entering Emma's mind, Charles learns Shaw's real plan. Shaw wants to move Russian missiles into Cuba and create a nuclear conflict between the United States and Russia. His goal is to destroy humanity and replace it with a new world where only mutants will live. He sees mutants as stronger and more deserving of survival.
Erik?
You don't have to say a word.
Давай, куколка. Давай, куколка. Что это?
Go to sleep.
Where's Shaw? Erik?
We are the children of the atom. Radiation gave birth to mutants. What will kill the humans will only make us stronger.
This is worse than we previously imagined.
What was that?
Good evening. My name is Sebastian Shaw. Be enslaved, or rise up to rule and fight for the people who hate and fear you, or you can join me and live like kings and queens.
Angel, are you kidding me? I'm coming with you.
So tell me about your mutation.
Well, I adapt to survive.
Do it!
Shaw then travels to Russia and confronts the army chief, demanding that missiles be moved toward Cuba. The chief hesitates, knowing that such an action would trigger war with the United States, but Shaw uses his mutant powers to intimidate him and forces him to agree. The next day, Charles and Erik return and feel devastated after witnessing the loss of their base and the death of Armando. They tell the group that the mission is too dangerous and suggest that everyone return home. Instead, the young mutants refuse to leave and promise to fight in Armando's name. Their shared pain unites them, and they finally begin to act as a true team. Meanwhile, the United States discovers that Russian missile ships are approaching Cuba. The government realizes that if those ships cross the Cuban waterline, the result will be global war. To prepare, Charles brings all the mutants to his mansion. He starts training them to control and refine their abilities.
You're sure?
I'm sure.
No, I can't. I'm sorry. Whatever happened to the man who was trying to raise a submarine? Hey, come here.
Whenever you're ready.
You need the sound waves to be supersonic. Catch them at the right angle and they should carry you.
If you like those, all you need is a red nose. Right, bozo?
You want society to accept you, but you can't even accept yourself.
Try hitting the one in the middle. Just the one in the middle, mind.
You have the most incredible cellular structure I've ever seen.
We're not going to make you do anything you don't feel
Here, let me
comfortable with,
help.
all right? See that? Try turning it to face us. I believe that true focus lies somewhere between rage and serenity. Very beautiful memory, Erik. Thank you. There's so much more to you than you know. Not just pain and anger. It's good, too. I felt it. And when you can access all that, you'll possess a power no one can match. Not even me.
Meanwhile, Raven grows closer to Hank. Both share the same wish of living like ordinary humans instead of being seen as mutants. Hank studies Raven's blood and believes he can create a cure. He tells her that his research is successful and that after taking the injection, they will appear like normal people. Raven, however, feels torn. Erik's words echo in her mind, reminding her to accept the form nature gave her. Because of this, she refuses the injection. She tells Hank that she wants to stay true to herself. If he wishes to change, he can, but she accepts her real form. Hank decides to test the serum on himself. At first, his large feet transform into normal human feet, giving him hope. But soon, his body changes again. The experiment backfires, and his entire form mutates. His body grows covered in blue fur, and he becomes a beast-like creature with immense strength, but an unnatural appearance.
I prefer the real Raven. I said the real Raven. Perfection. It's time for you to be free.
Shaw's declared war on mankind, on all of us. He has to be stopped.
I'm not going to stop Shaw. I'm going to kill him. Tomorrow, mankind will know that mutants exist. They'll fear us.
We have it in us to be the better man.
We're the next stage of human evolution. You said it yourself.
No.
Because you believe they're all like Moira.
You believe they're all like Shaw.
Peace was never an option.
Moira informs the division about the Russian ships moving toward Cuba. The team prepares for action, knowing that if the conflict begins, the whole world may collapse into war. The next day, the two navies face each other at sea, ready for nuclear battle. Shaw makes his move by boarding a Russian vessel. That he kills the pilots and forces the captain to steer the ship directly into United States waters. His real plan becomes clear, as he intends to destroy both fleets and ignite global war, leaving humanity in ruins so mutants can rise as the dominant race. At that moment, Charles and his team arrive. Using telepathy, Charles quickly learns that Shaw is controlling the Russian ship, which is heading toward American borders. The United States Navy keeps its missiles ready, prepared to fire the moment Russia crosses into its territory. To stop this, Charles enters the mind of a Russian naval officer and compels him to launch a missile at his own advancing ship. Shaw and his allies notice the danger and escape before the explosion. From a distance, the Americans watch the blast and mistakenly believe that Russia has attacked itself. Both navies then withdraw, and for a short while, a world war is avoided. Charles receives praise from Moira for his quick decision. The Russian officer, however, is immediately arrested for destroying his own vessel, even though his action prevented disaster. But the danger is not over. Shaw already has a second plan. He retreats into his submarine and puts on the special helmet that blocks Charles's telepathy. Inside the submarine, he has built a shielded chamber where Charles cannot reach him at all. There, Shaw prepares to use his mutant ability to hypercharge a nuclear reactor and trigger an explosion powerful enough to wipe out both the American and Russian fleets nearby. At the same time, Erik cannot forget the death of his mother, and now the chance for revenge finally arrives. Fueled by rage and guided by Charles's telepathic support, he summons all his strength and lifts the entire submarine of Shaw from the ocean.
Remember, the point between rage and serenity.
Moira? Moira, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. We got no time. The Geiger count's going out of control.
Raven, stop!
I'm going to help them.
We don't have time for this.
We go. You go.
Get away! Get away!
Erik, you're there. You've reached the void.
He's not here, Charles.
Shaw's not here!
What a pleasant surprise.
Erik? Erik! He's gone into the void. I can't communicate with him there.
I'm sorry for what happened in the camps.
He's back! Erik, whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
We are the future of the human race.
Is it the truth? I've known it all along.
No, Charles!
Sorry, Charles. Not that I don't trust you.
Erik, there will be no turning back!
I'd like you to know that I agree with every word you said. But you killed my mother. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to count to 3. And I'm going to move the coin. 1. 2. 3.
Today our fighting stops! The real enemy is out there, united in their fear of the unknown.
The beach is secure. Call off the attack.
The beach is targeted and ready to be fired upon, sir.
Hello!
Erik, you said yourself, we're the better men. This is the time to prove it.
There are thousands of men on those ships. Good, honest, innocent men. They're just following orders.
I've been at the mercy of men just following orders. Never again.
Stand back!
You did this.
You did it. I want you by my side, all of us together, protecting each other. We want the same thing.
I'm sorry, but we do not.
This society won't accept us. The humans have played their hand. Now we get ready to play ours. Who's with me?
Take care of him.
I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs.
The battle ends in separation, and Charles holds to peace with humans, while Erik begins the path of war. Charles later turns his mansion into Xavier's school, on a safe place where young mutants learn to control their powers. In the end, he erases Moira's memories about mutants, believing this is the only way to protect them from exposure, even though he has feelings for her. At the same time, Erik fully embraces his new identity as Magneto.
All that time wiped clean from your mind.
Sometimes I get fragments.
Gentlemen, this is why the CIA is no place for a woman.